With a new Smash Bros. Comes a slew of new tedious things to collect. Trophies and custom pieces, all three categories, are fairly easy to get, but there are countless numbers of different trophies and parts. Well, somebody probably has counted the trophies, but nevertheless. CDs are the toughest collectible to come by. They occasionally appear in crazy orders, and are a very rare item drop. I estimate their drop rate with items off is between 1 out of 250 to 1 out of 800. But don't quote me. This new iteration has made the old CD factories obsolete, since sandbags no longer drop anything besides common items. However, I've discovered a new technique for collecting all the CDs, some parts, and a few trophies. Extra moves, FYI, are pretty common in the target areas, if you want another way to get those. First, you need to replicate exactly this stage. Except you can't replicate it exactly. You still need to try. And don't try to improve this method until you understand why all of the following is important. Be sure to slant the top edges of the U inward to funnel items inside and make the outer edge of your U as smooth as possible to avoid triggering items to spawn outside. On the interior, you want to make sure you have a single walking area undivided by slopes. You can paste a second clump of land to cover minor slopes. Next, you want to place strong cannons, like I have, so you can get shot back and forth across the top. Be sure to use the test feature to make sure the cannons fire properly. Also note you cannot place them too closely or they may fire through each other and break your cycle. Now you need to go into a smash. Set it to stock and the number between 2 and 5. Set knockback to 1/2 and turn off all items except master balls and containers if you want them to occasionally drop from containers. Don't bother with sandbags, they tend to get in the way of collecting CDs. Now you can continue into a traditional smash with 2 human characters or your amiibo. Amiibos can be dumb though, but if you knock it into the cannons it won't make a difference. I recommend you go into a special smash if you have quick reflexes, then set the speed to fast and gravity to heavy. Things will obviously go faster, but you'll have less time to waste before the CD despawns. Once a character is stuck in the cannon loop, they will harmlessly and invulnerably move back and forth overhead, meaning they won't be a hazard for you, and the Pokemon won't be killing them. You'll be able to focus on farming with no other concerns. What you want to do is farm until you get a Mew who will drop a CD, a custom piece, or a trophy. With the speed sped up, this doesn't take long at all. If you are going to try this method, do not unlock any of the secret Pokemon, because your odds to find Mew will decrease. I unfortunately already got Victini. I don't want to get any more though. When you are ready to end a grinding run, jump into the cannons your opponent isn't in and let them die. A few characters may not fire correctly, so make note of which, if any, this glitch applies to, and avoid using them. If you use your amiibo, be sure to save it to take any items it has collected, otherwise you will lose those items and not be able to recover them. Every amiibo is unique and different. Amiibos are moody and don't understand custom stages or special matches. So your amiibo may be too stupid to grind for you, even if you train it to grind. But yes, a U is the secret to success on Smash Bros. For Wii U. How fitting. Oh yeah, and a sped up grinding session earns you coins fast.